Hello everybody, I'm Adrian Niculescu and welcome to day number 7 from our training exercise for a game to build the best year ever in only 7 days. Today about how to start with the end in mind and unleash the fire within. Let's do a recap about what we've done so far. We started with an introductory video about the whole process of building the best year in 7 days. Ideally, you would do that at the end of a calendar year or at the beginning of a new calendar year, but you can kickstart the process to build your best year ever anytime during the year at any date. So you will build the next 365 or 66 days and grow from there. After that, we had day 1 about what if we can start dreaming without the limitations around us, and how to adapt the income to our dreams and not to adapt the dreams to our income. Day 2 was about how to break the connection with the past. Day 3 about how to start living by design and not living by default. Day 4 about finding your why, how to find your internal why, and also why the how is not your job in most cases. Day 5 was about how to make it happen, and here most of the educators they meet shipwreck because they don't have practical experience with the things they want to teach you. And in our current economic climate, if you don't have the practical experience with something, it's impossible to succeed. And let me ask you something. Let's say that you need a heart surgery. You would choose somebody who've read all books, attended all conferences, but you will be the first to perform a heart surgery on? I believe not. So why the hell in business you are learning from these people? Why the hell in marketing you are doing that? Because you are doing a big disservice to you and your future. Day 6, how to plan 3 years ahead instead of just 1 year. So once we build a system to um, to create our best year ever, we enlarge this, we extend this framework, this blueprint to 3 years, because we have the habit, which is a bad habit, to put as much possible into 1 year, and of course many of the goals will not be able to be reached in 1 year, but we forget that the power of our mind is so big that we can achieve a lot, and you couldn't believe how much you can achieve over the next 3 years if we are putting the mind to. And day 7, I was reading from my Star Wars notebook, where I'm putting all my ideas, the goals. Day 7 about how to start with the end in mind and unleash the fire within. The idea of starting with the end in mind, so by the end meaning when the goal is accomplished, when I don't know, the investment is made, the family has taken shape, or depending on your objectives, the idea is not new, was present in the first personal development books in the 19th century, I believe. And it was imported by Stephen Covey in his book, the late Stephen Covey in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. And I've learned about it first time in 2009. I attended some trainings with the Landmark Education, and back then it was said that people usually say, okay, I will be happy when I will have this money. I will be happy when I will go to this destination. I will be happy when I will reach this goal. And Learn My Education said you need to stop thinking like that. You need to first be the kind of person who is reaching such goals. After that, you will start doing some things, and at the end, you will have that goal achieved. So it's the opposite thing, and starting with the end in mind is like um, we need to see the goal accomplished, and we need to start building backwards from that moment the things, the steps until the present moment. So we need to know from today what we need to do in the future in order to reach that goal. And what is even more important, we need to start behaving like that goal would have been reached already. Because by doing that, we create a certain emotional connection which will help us to go through the obstacles when things go bad, when things don't work. So it's essential. And about the fire within, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a professional, if you are at the top of your game, there's a reason for that. And usually you have a fire within um, pushing you to achieve something. And I believe we all have this fire within, but very few people they know what to do with it, because we say, okay, I feel something here. Maybe it's in anxiety. Let's drink some alcohol. Let's go to the doctor. Let's take some medicine. But this fire within, if it's properly directed, can make you a superstar artist, a high-level entrepreneur, multimillionaire, a fantastic family person, and so on. So we need to um, start working with it and give it a direction, because otherwise this will be wasted. Thank you very much for coming with me to this exercise about building the best year ever in just 7 days. Stay tuned to my social media channels, to my blog, so you will be able to get more useful stuff to build incredible years using these frameworks. Have a great day.